Namaste friends, this is Tarun Kumar from Kendra Vidyalaya Koraput. Welcomes all of you for today's English class, and today's topic is the prepositions. This is a very beautiful topic in English subject, and this topic is related to the chapter Flying Together of Class 5 English of Ncert books. So prior to know about this topic, let us find out what are the objectives, what are things we are going to absorb from this lesson after completing this lesson. So let's go for the objectives. The objective says, number one, understand the prepositions. Define the term prepositions. Use the commonly used prepositions in sentences. So let's start the lesson. The term, the preposition. Whenever we are starting the term, the prepositions, there's something of comes in our mind. What is actually the preposition? So, to know what is preposition, let us go through the lesson. Please watch it carefully up to the end of this lesson. It is very beautifully mentioned, it is animated and beautifully explained. I hope you will like this lesson. So, next here you can see, whenever we are framing a sentence, we are finding some words. They are called as parts of speeches, and the parts of speech, you can get one, that is your noun. Noun is also called as the naming words. So noun and some other words are also there. What are the other words? The other words are mean, verb, adjectives, pronouns, etc. So there should be a relation between this noun, this other words, and this relationship. And who is maintaining this relationship? This relationship is maintained by the preposition. So a preposition describes a relationship between other words in a sentence. So this is all about the preposition. Let us find out some more examples about the preposition. That here we can see a mouse is on a dice. The mouse is on the dice. And here you can see a dog is, and before the dog, just behind the dog, there is a house. We can say here the dog is in front of the house. Next, here you can see another dog sleeping under the table. The dog is under the table. So such type of words are here. You can see the red mark on, in front of, then under. These words are making the relation between the mouse and the dice, and here the dog and the house, here the dog and the table. These words are making a relationship. These words are called as the prepositions. So now let us learn the prepositions in a explain. So what are the types of prepositions? There are three types of prepositions occurring. One is when is the happening, then where is the happening, then you can ask direction, or you can say movement. So here, as per the time, it is called as preposition of time. Then it is called, as per the location, it is called as preposition of place or location. Then it is preposition of movement, how they are moving. Okay, they are moving directly towards, to, like this. These words are there. We are using as prepositions, as preposition of movement. See here, first we will start preposition of time. So in the preposition of time, the commonly used prepositions are, here I have mentioned a very few prepositions: in, on, at, before, after, by. These words are used as prepositions to designate time. So here you can see where we are using at. At is used to designate specific times. Specific times means you can say particular time. There should be a time number, just like 4 p.m. okay, or 23rd July, like this. Here you can see some of the examples. I woke up at 6 o'clock. When I just woke up, I saw my watch and it was just 6 o'clock in the watch. So I can say I woke up at 6 o'clock. Rahul's exam is at 12:15 p.m. That means the exam starts at the 12:15 p.m. sharply. There should not be any delay, not before 12:15 or not after 12:15. It is exactly 12:15 p.m. Next, we are using on. The preposition on is used to designate days and dates. On is used as a preposition of time. So this on designate generally days and dates. Days means Monday, Tuesday, like this, and dates means you can say 23rd July, 31st August, and 2nd February, like this. So here you can say I have a meeting on Monday. My birthday falls on the 4th of July. Here you can see Monday is a day, it's a particular day. And here the 4th of July, it is also a particular day, 4th of July, but not particular time. It is not time. 4th of July means the whole day we can celebrate this one. And meeting on Monday, there will be any time. No time is not mentioned, but Monday is only told. That is why we are using here on Monday on the 4th of July. For another preposition, that is in. In is used to designate non-specific times during a day, a month, a season, a year. So here it is told that non-specific times. Non-specific times means not particular. It's maybe any time before that or after that. So it is generally we are using in. So let us take one example. We should do yoga in the morning. Here the word is morning. Morning shows the time. Morning shows the time, but yoga should be done in the morning. Morning means it starts from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. At any time, 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock or 7:30 or 8 o'clock, at any time you can do yoga. It is not specific. That is why we are using here in. We feel very cold in winter. So winter is the time, it is the name of the season, and in is used before that one. Why? Because winter, winter time, it starts from, in several countries different. So in India, it generally starts from month of December to January or February. It remains like this. So anytime we feel very cold in the winter. Next, my father was born in 1978. My father was born in 1978. You can see here 1978, it specifies the year, but actually 1978, on which day, it is not mentioned here. It is not 1st February 1978 or 3rd July 1978. It is 1978. That means the day is not mentioned. That is why it is not specific, not particular at all. So we are using here my father was born in 1978. Monsoon reaches Odisha in July. July is a month, name of the month, but monsoon reaches Odisha in July. July means in the beginning of the July month, or in the end of the July month, or in the middle of the July month, at any time. So it is not also specific. That is why we're using here monsoon reaches Odisha in July. Next, preposition of time, and here the word is before. Before is used earlier than a certain point of time. Suppose you take 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock. If something happens prior to 5 o'clock, that means 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, we can use here before. Like this, you can take one date, you can say that is 1st July, and something happened before that one, 1st July. So in the month of March or in the month of June, something happened. So you can say before. So take an example. The example says we should wake up before 6 o'clock. It is the duty of a child that every child should wake up before 6 o'clock. Means anytime before 6 o'clock. That means 6 o'clock, it is not 6 o'clock, maybe 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30 o'clock, okay, maybe 5:30 a.m. or maybe 4 o'clock, but not after 6 o'clock, not 6:15 or 6:30. So you're using here before. We came to Koraput before 2004. So here the year is 2004. That means we came to Koraput before 2004. It means we came here maybe 2003, or might be 2002, or might be 2001, like this. Then after is just opposite of before. After is used following a certain point of time. Suppose you take 6 o'clock, and after, whenever you use after, you will use after. Just if something happens at 7 o'clock, then you can use after. If something happens at 6:30, we can use after. Suppose you take a date or year 2004. If you reached here after 2004 means in the year 2005 or 2006, like this. So an example, we have our fifth period after lunch break. That means our fifth period up to 4 period, we are having sessions, so we are having classes. Then we are having our lunch break. After lunch break, then fifth period starts. Then fifth period, before fifth period, lunch break comes. Next, 5 comes after 4. You can see here 4. Then 5 is next to 4. That means after 4. So here after is used. Now, by. By is used up to a certain point of time and to give a deadline also. By means not any specified time. By is used any time before that one. But that should be a deadline, not beyond that one. You cannot say that suppose you gave a deadline 3 p.m. you should reach the ground, not after 3 p.m. You should reach at any cost before 3 p.m. Not like exactly 3 p.m. We can say prior to 3 p.m. So take an example here. You should get ready by 5 p.m. That means before 5 p.m. you should be get ready. Like this 4:30 or 4 o'clock, like this, you should get ready. Rahul may reach New Delhi by Monday. By Monday means Rahul may reach at any time before Monday. Maybe Sunday or maybe Saturday. Corona vaccine may be developed by the end of the year. End of the year means coming year, we can say 2020. Corona vaccine may be developed by the end of this year, maybe in the month of December, maybe in the month of November, maybe in the month of October, but not after 2020. So here we are using we are coming here preposition of place. A preposition of place, however, all of you know, commonly used prepositions are at, on, in, under, above. As I have already told, at, on, in, these three prepositions are also used for specifying times, and these are also used for specifying place. So how they are used, how they are different, let us discuss. At is used for specific address, particular address. Suppose you can say our school is at 23 Baxi Bazar, Cuttack. That means this is the specified address and the postman will directly reach at this school. So this is the particular address. So our school is at 23 Baxi Bazar, Cuttack. The dog is barking at the door. You can see here, the dog is barking at the door, means nearby the door and proper location is there. The old bird saw a creeper at the roots. You can see the old bird, and you might have studied about the chapter Flying Together. The wise old bird, noticed a creeper at the roots of the tree. So here the particular place. Next we are using here at. Next we will go for on. On is used when an object is attached or placed on a surface. Suppose you take a surface, a tabletop, and something you kept on the table. That means a book is just attached to the table. A book is not far from the table. The book is just attached to the table, which we can use here. A painting is on the wall. You can see here the wall, the painting is fixed on the wall. So here you can say painting is on the wall. A book is on the table. The new bakery shop falls on the Missionary Road. Missionary Road, we are going on the road, and on the Missionary is the particular area of Missionary Road and Missionary Place. This Missionary Road, there is a shop, bakery shop. So we can say here the new bakery shop falls on the Missionary Road. And in is used for room, building, street, town, country, etc. My mother cooks in the kitchen. My uncle lives in London. I left my pen in the car. Under is used for objects on the ground, lower than or covered by something. Suppose you can take a table, just below to the table, something is on the surface, maybe a cat or maybe a ball or something on the surface, and the table has covered the ball or the cat So we can say here we have to use under there. So here take an example. A cat is under the table. I searched my shoes under the bed. I put on a sweater under my coat. Above. Above is used for objects higher than something, but not directly over it. It's not perpendicular. Above, somewhere, but it is up. The waves came up above her head. So her head is there and the waves came up above her head. We don't accept children above the age of 10. That means the children of age 11 or 12 are not allowed. We can understand like this. So here the sentence is used above. The birds are flying above the trees. Here the birds are not directly in a straight line. They are not flying. They are flying at any cost. We can say here just this way, this way, this way. So the birds are flying above the tree. And preposition of movement, how they are moving, in which direction are they moving. So by taking this one, there is a relation created by the prepositions, and these prepositions are called as preposition of movement. To, from, into. To is used for movement in a direction. Complete a work, time period. Let's take an example. Here we can say this is Kolkata city, and we went to Kolkata last week. So we went to Kolkata last week. That means your home is at Odisha. Your home is in Odisha, and you tried to visit Kolkata. So you started your journey from Odisha and you visited Kolkata. That means there is a direction, there is a movement from Odisha to Kolkata. So here we can say we went to Kolkata last week. The bird advised to destroy the creeper. Here something to is used here to complete an action. To complete a work, destroy is a work, or you can say an action, and that should be completed. That is why the bird advised to destroy the creeper. Our school timing is from 7:30 a.m. to 1:40 p.m. Here is a time duration. It starts from 7:30 and it ends at 1:40. So you can use here to. From is used in the sense of where this journey started, to indicate starting point. Take an example. I came from the market. So here market is the place where somebody started his journey. That is why we can say I came from the market. This train runs from Kolkata to Bhubaneswar. This train runs from Kolkata. From Kolkata means Kolkata is a city and Bhubaneswar is also a city. So here the train starts its journey from Kolkata and ends at Bhubaneswar. So you can use here from. This train runs from Kolkata to. Paper is made from plants. So here plants, and we are getting paper by using the plants. So where are you getting? From. That is why you are using from. Next, into. Into is used to a position in or inside something, and sometimes it's also used for while moving or to entering in a room or a building or in a nest or something else. So we can use here into. The cow dropped some pebbles into the pot. Here the cow is dropping the pebbles into the pot, means the pot is moving from the crow's beak, and it goes inside the pot. So it is entering inside the pot. So we can here say the crow dropped some pebbles into the pot. Mrs. Sheila entered into the kitchen. It's Mrs. Sheila, and she started her journey, and she's moving towards the kitchen, and she will enter into the kitchen. That is why we started. Mrs. Sheila entered into the kitchen. He dived into the water. That means from a place he entered into the water with force. So you can say he dived into the water. Now, my dear friends, this is all about the preposition. Actually, prepositions, so many prepositions are there, but in a short period of time, it is not easy for me to describe all these things. In my next videos, I will try to make you understand with some more prepositions, with some more descriptions. So now, some questions are for you. You have to answer them by using certain prepositions. Fill in the blanks with the prepositions such as to, at, of, on, in, into, with, of. This tree was the home. There's a flock of wild geese. A flock of wild geese. So here the preposition comes of. He noticed the creeper. There's the foot of the tree. It is the location. So particular location. So at. He noticed the creeper at the foot of the tree. Number 3. It would be pity. There's destroy it now. That means destroy is an action, and somebody is instructing or somebody is requesting not to do that action. So we can use here, this action should not be completed here. So we can use here, it would be pity to destroy it now. As the flew days, the tree, the were trapped. So they flew means they enter, they try to enter into something, the nest. So you can here use as they flew into the tree, they were trapped. Number 5. The boy ran. There's the dog. The boy ran with the dog. Number 6. The frogs jumped. There's the well. The frog jumped into the well. The girl was thrilled. There she her new bicycle. The girl was thrilled to see her new bicycle. So you can do some more exercises. Did you know? Little facts about the prepositions. Prepositions indicate relationship between other words in a sentence. Prepositions indicate relationship between other words in a sentence. Many prepositions tell you where something is on and when something happened. Most prepositions have several definitions, so the meaning changes quite a bit in different places. So my dear friends, don't worry if you're making any mistake, but due to much more practice, I'm sure you will make your knowledge about the prepositions very strong. So keep it up and do more exercises, read many more books for getting the preposition correct. Write 2 sentences by using each preposition here given below: to, from, before, on, at, in, into, under, above. My dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, YouTube channel Tarun Kumar Das. And if you want some more exercises and some more quizzes and worksheets, you can follow me at https://tarunkumardas.blogspot.com. Thank you for watching. Welcome with a new video. Thank you once again.